Halo semuanya, jadi hari ini aku mau share sedikit tentang bagaimana rasanya menikah. Aku yakin banyak banget dari kalian yang mungkin sekarang masih single, punya pacar, dan lagi ngerencanain nikah sama pacarnya, atau lagi nggak di mana-mana tapi just wondering gimana ya rasanya menikah itu, kapan ya aku nikah, siapa ya suami aku nanti. Atau kalian yang emang sekarang tuh udah OTW nikah. Am I capable to be a wife? Am I ready for this? Is marriage actually the right thing for me? Am I marrying the right person? Like, what does it take? What does it take to be completely sure about this? Like, how does someone live with the same person every day, see each other every day, and don't get bored? What if you get bored? What if you want something new? Jadi ini tuh pertanyaan yang ada di kepala aku. Semua pertanyaan yang ada di kepala aku sebelum aku nikah. Dan di sini aku mau share sama kalian menurut pengalaman aku sendiri gimana rasanya sebelum dan setelah menikah. Aku juga bakal ngasih sedikit advice. Jadi aku bakal ngasih tau kalian apa yang harus dipersiapkan, apa yang harus dipastikan, dan apa yang harus dipikirkan sebelum nikah. So to give you some of my personal history, let's go there. Aku Andini, umurku 25 tahun, aku orang Indonesia, aku dari Indonesia, I'm a Muslim. Aku menikah di umurku yang ke-24 tahun, which is only 4 months ago, 4 bulan yang lalu, cause I only turned 25 2 months ago. Dan aku menikah dengan lelaki berumur 33 tahun, orang Belgia. So to take you back to this one, let's go back a little bit. 15 Juli 2018 kita bertemu di Makassar. Jadi ceritanya lelaki ini, or let's call this man D. Jadi D ini punya teman di Bandung, dia kuliah di Bandung, dan D sama teman lainnya di Belgia, mereka mau ngunjungin si temannya di Bandung ini, sekalian travel ke Indonesia. And the interesting part is that was the first time traveling to Indonesia, but instead of planning to visit most touristic place like Bali, Raja Ampat, Ambon, or others, they pick Sulawesi, which is really random, and this is where we met, di Sulawesi. Sudah deh. I don't know how to describe myself, but if I can describe myself from my friends or family's views, aku orang yang sangat-sangat cuek based on their views. Dulu aku sama sekali nggak pernah masak, aku nggak bisa masak, aku nggak bisa bersih-bersih. Well, I can't do any normal Indonesian woman things that they should be able to do. I couldn't do it before. All I care about was about my friends, my school, since I'm in medical school. Jadi aku tuh setiap kali aku deket sama cowok, aku selalu ngerasa kayak ya udah, kayak ini tuh cuman buat main-main doang. I somehow knew that this thing will end someday. And yeah, I was only like, ya udah jalanin aja dulu, enjoy it while it lasts. I never took them seriously. I am that kind of person who like exploring new things, meeting new people. But there was this time when I got tired of that. Like, I got tired of getting new people with knowing that this thing isn't going anywhere. I get to know someone, and then I get to know someone, and then I end up alone. Like, I find myself actually lonely. Well, it was that time when like that got me thinking, maybe marriage isn't that bad. Aku selalu ngerencanain nikah tuh di umur 27 tahun. Aku nggak pernah tahu bakal nikah di umur 24 tahun, but my fate says it differently. So yeah, like if you guys feel this feeling, kalau udah ada feeling-feeling kayak gini, then maybe it's the sign that you're going to get married, or at least think about getting married, maybe. Jadi waktu itu tuh aku koas di bagian bedah. Waktu itu lagi sibuk-sibuknya, jadi aku lagi perjalanan pulang ke rumah. Those are the moment when I felt that feeling. Dan aku berdoa ke Allah, aku berdoa ke Tuhan. Well, it sounds cheesy, but I think in my heart it sounds like this, like ya Allah, dekatkanlah aku dengan orang yang baik untuk aku. Di perjalanan kali itu aku kecelakaan, a motorbike hit me from the back karena aku mau isi angin ban mobil, karena ban mobilku sedikit kempes. Nah terus aku berhenti tiba-tiba, nah terus ada motor nabrak aku dari belakang in high speed, and mereka kelempar ke depan, and it was so shocking for me. I think I was freezing and I couldn't talk for like minutes until someone came to me, and that one was actually one of the ibu-ibu that I hit. Jadi yang aku tabrak itu ada 2 orang, satu ibu-ibu dan satu anaknya, dua-duanya cewek. Nah, yang ibu-ibu ini tuh nggak apa-apa, mereka alhamdulillah dia tuh nggak apa-apa. Terus dia datengin aku, udah nggak apa-apa. But actually anaknya tuh kakinya tuh udah robek, tapi aku tuh bener-bener udah yang kayak alhamdulillah nothing happened. She didn't die, they didn't die, like it was very shocking for me. Jadi dari kecelakaan itu aku bawa ke rumah sakit. Alhamdulillah it was okay, nothing happened, nothing big happened. Nah dari kecelakaan itu tuh aku lanjut jalan pulang ke rumah. There was only one name in my head. The name that came to my mind was one person, and he's now my husband, and his name is Dieter. Then I called Dieter, and then he was available that time. Even if I thought about Dieter, but then I called him and then maybe he didn't pick up, and maybe I won't be here together with him. But I thought about him and I wanted to tell him about this, about everything, and he was there for me. I thought it was so magical. I think enough for this thing. Maybe we'll make another video about this next time. But for now, let's get back to now. Halo lagi. Jadi ya, maybe I'm not the best person to tell you the feeling about this, karena aku baru nikah 4 bulan yang lalu. Tapi 4 bulan itu 4 bulan di masa-masa corona. Jadi kita benar-benar ngabisin waktu tuh 24 hours always together, karena dia tuh kerja di rumah. Apalagi namanya? What's the name of like working at home?
Self-employed?
Well, no, like you don't have to go to work and
just work at home.
Well, you can say that. But yeah, like we see each other almost every time. Jadi dan aku di sini tuh cuman kenal sama dia sama keluarganya. Jadi benar-benar 4 bulan ini tuh yang I think I can feel the whole marriage feeling within these 4 months. You think you know your partner completely well, but like every day again, you will always find something new about him or about them. Kamu bakal selalu nemuin sesuatu yang, Aku nggak tahu kamu kayak gini dulu. When you live together, everything reveals. Akan ada momen dimana aku ngelihat dia, and I'm like, maybe I don't know you at all. Dan dia ngerasa kayak gitu juga. Akan ada juga momen dimana we will misunderstand each other a lot, no matter how good we are on communication. Like that moment will surely come, no matter how much you avoid it. Akan ada momen dimana juga kita tuh sadar kita kayak gini, kita apa ya namanya, like we pride ourselves because sebelumnya itu kita nggak pernah ngomongin sesuatu yang seberat ini. All we talk about when we were dating was just funny things, cute things. I love you too, I miss you too. We don't live together, it's different. Akan ada momen juga dimana kita bakal ngerasa kurang dicintai karena maybe kita cemburu atau dia cemburu atau just saling menuduh and you get tired from the arguments and you just wanna leave the room. And maybe also in the future there might be some nights when you don't sleep together in the same bed, and maybe when you have kids later, there might be some nights when you're just busy taking care of your kids and you don't have time for each other anymore. And there might be also times when intimacy is not yang paling utama yang kalian pikirin sekarang. Semua yang kita pikir kita tahu tentang diri kita sendiri, tentang pasangan kita, those all will be tested time by time again, more often than either of us will care to admit. Mungkin yang kalian pikirkan sekarang seperti apa yang aku pikirkan dulu sebelum nikah. I thought marriage was like having butterflies every time in your stomach, or like when he walks into a room and then my heart will beat really fast, or when we sleep together kita bakal selalu pelukan, or we will cuddle every time. But yeah, like when you live together, it's not that way. You don't feel that way every time. In your life, there will always be variations, and well, maybe there are some people who feel that way every time, but at least not for me. My life is more variative. Kalau kalian tinggal bersama atau kalian menghabiskan waktu bersama setiap hari, you will stop getting butterflies in your belly, but instead your belly will make room for another feeling, which is the feeling of calm. You will feel tenang, kamu merasa aman, hangat, just feels like at home. And ketika kamu ngelihat dia, jantungmu nggak lagi dak 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 and so fired up, but instead everything calms down and your heartbeats will slow down and it will calm down and everything just feels like home. Dan ketika kalian tidur, mungkin kalian nggak akan berpelukan lagi sepanjang malam, tapi ada masa-masa dimana kalian tidur dan kalian terbangun karena you feel that your hand meets, your feet meets, or any of your body meets, atau dia kebangun kamu terbangun tengah malam karena kamu mimpi, or you have a nightmare, or you feel that he is pulling all your blanket, or when you feel that he's pushing you off of the bed. You got woken up by that, and once you wake up, you may feel a little bit annoyed, but deep inside you feel really happy because you know that he's next to you and his presence makes you very happy, and it's just the best feeling in the world. So you don't have to go to the bathroom anymore to fart, you don't have to go to another room to fart, but instead You will smell and hear each other fart when they fart. Dan kalian gak akan lagi ngirim teks or chat-chatan and say I love you, I miss you. Nggak ada lagi yang kayak gitu. But instead you will know that they love you by their affection towards you, because you know that they care about you every day and they spend all of their time together with you every day. Jadi pernikahan itu nggak akan selalu kayak fairy tale, nggak akan selalu kayak dongeng, nggak akan selalu kayak berapi-api, wow, nggak akan selalu romantis. Dalam pernikahan itu kalian akan ketemukan rasa, just the feeling when you're at home. And apapun yang terjadi, kalian tahu kalian akan menghadapi itu bersama tuh berdua. Dan ketika kalian tahu itu, kalian akan merasa, oh aku nggak sendiri di sini dan aku punya orang yang akan membantu aku ketika aku susah atau ketika aku ada masalah. And that's really a nice feeling to know that. And yeah, I think I want you guys to know happily ever after doesn't mean easily ever after. So even fairy tale takes work.
So, marriage isn't just about having fun. It's about finding someone that you can really mesh together with and grow together with. Like, it's about finding someone that you can go through thick and thin with. Like, whenever life gets tough, and it will, there will always be that lovely partner on your side to help you. And then, as you see the two hands, once they come together, you can achieve everything. Even when it's difficult, even when it's challenging, even when you don't think you can, you will be able to overcome no matter how difficult. And that is the beauty about marriage. You're not on your own anymore. You have someone with you. And so, yeah, it gives you strength and it makes you feel safe, and it's just so magical. But to get there and to grow through all those things, of course, what is very important is communication.
Ya, aku dulunya tuh orang yang pendiam banget, dan I used to be someone who talks inside of my heart, but then I figure out that can work, karena kalau aku mau hidup bersama orang lain, when I want to live together with someone and I want them to know what I want in certain moments, then I have to tell them what I want. Karena kalau aku nggak ngasih tahu apa yang aku mau, mereka nggak akan tahu. So you have to talk about things, what's in your head, what do you want. Jadi kalau kalian punya sesuatu yang kalian nggak suka dari dia atau yang kalian mau dari dia, kalian harus bicarakan. Karena kalau kalian hanya memendam, terus memendam, dan itu tuh suatu saat akan menjadi beban. It will become a burden and you can explode, and who knows if you can be crazy. Dan caranya kalian ngasih tahu tuh, the way you will tell them about it, kalian tuh gak boleh yang misalkan dia baru pulang ke rumah dari kerja and then kalian like, wait, aku nggak suka ini, aku mau. That's not the way to communicate, but you also have to communicate in a good way, in a way that you know when you communicate this thing to them, they will feel, oh iya. Just in a way, maybe if they like candy, like give them candy first and talk about it. Well, I don't know how is it with your partner, but everyone has different thing that they like, so there will always be a way for to talk about it to the person you want to talk this about to. But yeah, sometimes no matter you avoid things in a relationship, like no matter you work for it, if your other partner is not working for it, or even if you both actually work for it, sometimes there is just this natural way of showing you sometimes things can just clash, sometimes things can fall apart, but this is what it takes to be a good partner, to be good in marriage. You can't anymore act like you used to before when you were dating and then you are bored with your partner, you are tired of your partner, and then kamu bilang, aduh aku capek deh, I wanna break up, aku mau putus, dan kamu putus, then you just say it as how you want. It won't work that way. When things got difficult, you cannot just leave them, but instead, if that thing is a really difficult thing to talk about, or if you are really tired of the situation, then you should give it time, try to calm down, give both of you time alone, like just things of other things that maybe can calm down the situation.
So, like my beautiful wife already said, if you want your marriage to succeed, you need to be patient, you need to be sabar with each other. You cannot just be a little child at the first sight of problems. Like, if something goes wrong, you're in it together. You can't just run away and break things off. No, you're there for each other and with each other, and so you have to go through it together. So when something bad happens, you need to have the courage to sit together and talk about things. Sometimes you need to give each other some space, like do something that relaxes your mind, that makes you feel comfortable, at ease, before you actually engage about it again. Because everyone can need time to process things, especially when it's something really big. If it's just like, oh, you ate all the cereal, I also wanted cereal, yeah, no big deal, that shouldn't be any significant fight. But yeah, if it's something gigantic, then it can take some time to process it. But the thing is, you are both in the situation together, and so you need to work it out, because you cannot go running. Can we say that together?
Yay!
Alrighty, thank you. Or together?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you apa?
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. We say thank you on the third one.
Okay.
Thank you so.
Aku deh.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Aku harap video ini bisa membantu kalian-kalian yang mungkin sekarang masih jomblo dan mikir mau nikah, yang punya pacar dan mau nikah, atau yang sekarang lagi nikah, to grow your relationship even better.
And don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe.